Hey everyone, back again for another episode of our I Am Somebody movement. It's your host Brittany, and today for our episode 17 we are going to briefly talk about treat yourself the way you treat everybody else. And for some of you that may not mean much, but there are those who need to treat themselves the way they treat everybody else. You go above and beyond. You do all these wonderful things. You stand in the gap. You make sure they're okay. You do a lot for a lot of people. But you don't pour that same energy. You don't pour that same stuff back into you. You don't give to you like you give to everybody else. And I'm here to tell you, if you don't pour back into you, if you don't give to you, who else is going to do it? Now, yes, you may have people in your life who love you genuinely, who take care of you, who look out for you, who do things for you. But if you don't treat you like you treating everybody else, you miss out, you lose out. And some say, well, that's okay. No, it's not. You've got to learn the same compassion, the same love, the same happiness, the same joy, the same fulfillment that you are trying to give everybody else, that you want everybody else, you clapping for everybody else, you praising everybody else, you putting everybody else up here. Now, does that mean that we put ourselves up here, talk about ourselves, and it has to be all about ourselves? Absolutely not what I'm saying. But what I'm saying is what you pour into everybody else, you got to pour it back into you. You can't fill somebody else's cup if yours is empty, if you have nothing more to give. And you got to make sure that you are getting that refill. You got to make sure that you are getting poured back into. You got to make sure that you are standing up for yourself, believing in yourself, pushing yourself to be the best version of yourself. And sometimes that's easier said than done because you do get caught up in taking care of your family, taking care of your children, taking care of your job, taking care of this person, that person, taking care of things you need to take care of at home, taking care of other people, taking care of stuff at the church. But it's up to you to say, I've got to take care of myself. I've got to put into myself what I'm putting into everything else. Because you can pour and you can pour and you can pour and you can pour and you can preach and you can preach and preach. But what are you getting back? What is coming back to you? What is fulfilling you? What is making you happy? What is bringing you joy? What is pushing you to be that person that you were supposed to be? What is making you who it is that you were supposed to be? Now is the time to realize that and say, hold up. Let me give myself some of what I'm giving everybody else. That don't mean you have to say, woe is me, here is me, it's all about me. Absolutely not. But take some time for yourself. Enjoy yourself. Spend some time doing some of your favorite things. Go to your favorite restaurant. Dress yourself up. Read your favorite book. Watch your favorite television show. Pour into you. Give back to you. Don't just give and give and give and give and have nothing left for yourself. Because when you have nothing left for yourself, then you eventually run out. But take that time. Take that moment. And is it going to happen every day? Not for us that are busy. But take a moment throughout the week. Take some time each and every day to say, you know what? I've got to give back to me. I'm giving to everything else. I'm giving to everybody else. And what have I gotten? Where am I at? And sometimes that's why we find ourselves in a mess, why we find ourselves in tears, why we find ourselves so messed up and thrown to the side. Because we don't put back into ourselves. Invest in yourself. Invest in who you are. Know who you are. Believe who you are. And know that you can do this. Know that you got to treat yourself the same way you treat everybody else. Especially for those of us who pour and we pour and we pour and we pour and we give and we give and we give and we give. And we do all these things. And we just hand in hand. And it ain't really nobody that's pouring back into us like we can pour back into us. And like I said at the beginning of the video, yes, you have people in your life. I know personally, I got people in my life who pour back into me, who refill my cup, who just a smile, just a text message, just a call, just a I love you, whatever it may be. That's pouring back into me. That's giving me what I need. But sometimes I got to take a moment for myself. I got to breathe for myself. I got to just say, you know what? I'm going to watch my favorite TV show. I'm going to read a book. I'm going to just sit on the porch and just enjoy the quietness. I'm going to listen to my favorite tunes, whatever it may be. Take that time, take that moment, do what you need to do for you. Because you got to start treating yourself like you treat everybody else. Because nobody in this world will treat you better than you treat yourself. And sometimes we can be hard on ourselves. But it's up to us to say, you know what? The same way I'm treating them, the same way I'm giving to them, I'm going to do to myself. Listen, it's the I Am Somebody movement, episode 17. We're going to treat ourselves like we treat everybody else. That's what it's about. Share this. Like this. Make sure you subscribe. Tell somebody. We want to get people in here. We want to get our views up. We want to see more people having their life change because they remember that they are somebody. I Am Somebody movement. Until next time, peace and blessings. Have a great day.